Hey there fellows, my name is Rahim and you are watching the Everyday Talk on YouTube, where I use my research, knowledge and understanding about the technology to make sure that your decisions regarding bike tech are made easier. So in this video we are going to be talking about iPad 9th generation, which is one of the most cheapest iPad Apple is still selling on its website. We will be talking about that, is it still worth it? Is it just a gimmick, or it is a practical device which could be used in your workflow? So stick to the video till the end and you will find out that should you buy this iPad or you should consider any other option. So let's start the video, but before starting I would request you to subscribe to the channel at any point where you find out that you are just getting benefited from watching this video, and give it a quick thumbs up. So let's get started. So first of all, let's start by talking about design. Actually, iPad 9th generation have the most, you can say, vintage design in the entire lineup. All the other iPads have been updated to the current design, which is the boxier design, as you guys are familiar with. But the iPad 9th generation is carrying forward the same legacy from the iPad 7th generation, then 8th and the 9th generation. But if you are going to be using it for some practical use and design is not a problem for you, this is the best device yet. It also had you can say a very thin profile, and the bezels at the sides just sometimes make it easier to hold the device itself. So I would give it a +2 for some of the users and negative for some of the users who are design conscious and want latest and greatest. But still, for me, the design is not a big problem and I could easily cope up with that. But there is just one issue, that there is a display gap. There is a gap in the display and the glass, the actual glass, which sometimes could be a little bit, you can say, not a lot but a little bit disturbing when you are writing with the Apple Pencil. But this is also not a big deal and could easily be coped up with the time. So guys, if any one of you have ever used iPhone 11 or are currently using iPhone 11, you must be sure that iPhone 11 is not a slower device from any point. The same A13 Bionic chipset in the iPhone 11 is being used in the iPad 9th generation, and it is making it blazing fast for the regular day-to-day task, even some mild video editing. And in fact, this entire YouTube channel is being run on the iPad 9th generation, and I would like to show you that I am still reading all the script from the iPad 9th generation right in front of me. So I am using iPad 9th generation for basically every task on this channel, and it is not just, you can say, making me regret that at any point. So from the performance point of view, iPad 9th generation is not bad at all, even though just jumping up to the next generations would obviously be increasing the performance, but it is not for the people who are on a budget or who are just looking for an iPad to run their day-to-day tasks like emailing and watching some videos, storing some content and things like. Before moving forward, guys, I would like to request you to kindly consider subscribing to the channel, because all of you who are watching the content are not yet subscribed, and there are very less subscribers who are watching the videos. So kindly subscribe, become a part of a family, and I promise you to bring some interesting and amazing content in the future. So now let's just talk about the software. Actually, every iPad is getting the same software with just a little exception. The iPads with the M1 and M2 processors are getting Stage Manager on the iPad OS, which allows a bit, you can say, easy multitasking. So that's not a big deal for the basic users or the users who are looking forward for an iPad for day-to-day tasks. So once again, you are getting the same software, you are getting a latest upgrade of iPad OS 17, and with that I am sure that your iPad will be getting some new features, like you can redesign the entire lock screen of the iPad. For the more detailed review on the iPad OS 17's feature, you can watch my video in the I button or in the description somewhere. So once again, software is not a big deal. And finally, let's talk about the price. The $329 price tag from the Apple's website is still amazing price for the iPad 9th generation, but still you can get it on even more discounts on Amazon or some other websites like that. So with that deal, it becomes one of the greatest and sweetest tech deal in the entire, I could say, the Apple's lineup or entire tech lineup, I must say. And you can even get the accessories in a much cheaper price than the higher end iPads. So it could be just a dream come true for a lot of students, for the students like me who have used the iPad 9th generation in their entire university lifetime, and it had never ever just put me to regret, I must say. So actually there are a lot of videos where I've talked about, I have praised the iPad 9th generation. So I would just like to end this video right here, where I have explained that iPad 9th generation is still worth buying. And if you just want to I want to give you a recap of the entire video, and you are not wanting to watch the entire video, this part could be for you. That the iPad 9th generation is simply amazing, with a great battery life, the 10-hour battery life, which is even offered in some pro lineup of the iPad, the amazing A13 Bionic processor, which allow you to run your day-to-day task very easily, and the support of Apple Pencil and cheaper accessories. iPad 9th generation is a great buy for the people who are looking for a budget device, a budget iPad, a budget tablet specifically, and want to use it for their day-to-day tasks, some mild video editing, and even in their university workflow, their school's workflow. This device is just amazing. So with that, I must end the video and not make it very long. So I must say at the end that subscribe to the channel if you get anything important from the video, and keep on enjoying and rocking your life as much as you can, making sure that you use it for some greater cause. Have a good one, guys.